Man, what a Mopar. This is a fantastic 1971 Dodge Challenger resto mod. It's got a built Hemi in it. Fuel injected, brand new Dakota Digital Gauges. Fantastic stance, just beautiful all-around car, but most impressively is the look and the power plant in this one. It's got the lift-off hood. When you go underneath in that engine bay, can't beat a Hemi.
Freshly rebuilt Hemi, too.
Yeah. Just rebuilt, and definitely not stock. It's got the Sniper EFI, electronic fuel injection, power steering, front disc brakes, upgraded intake, MSD ignition.
Pistol grip 4-speed. This thing's badass. It came in, I wasn't happy with it. We went ahead and took it to a professional Mopar guy, completely went through the Hemi. Absolutely stunning, stunning car.
Yeah, sounds good, runs good now too. This car has such a sweet look.
Isn't it cool? And it was a really nice car when it came in, but we made it so much better. Put the raised white letter tires on, added the rear spoiler, rebuilt the Hemi, added brand new Dakota Digital Gauges.
Yeah, and when we went with the gauges, this is probably my favorite addition that we did was these Dakota Digital. So there's multiple options when you do it. We went with the most expensive one you could get.
Isn't that sweet?
And they all look like the factory gauges, factory Rallye dash, even with like the working compass and clock, but they're digital. And there's a bunch of different colors you can choose on these too. You can have them in red, blue, orange, green, as far as the dash lights.
Sweet. Brant did we spent a week and a half on just the interior, the gauges, all that kind of stuff. Tuning that freshly built Hemi.
And when I pictured this car, we bought this car back in January, and since we had the Hemi rebuilt and did the dash work and stuff like that, I forgot just how beautiful and nice the paint and the restoration is on this. The hood fits really well, which is impressive with the lift-off hood. It fits great, but that orange paint's awesome. BFG raised leather tires, 5-spoke chrome wheels, but the paint quality is great. You look at the bottom of the fender, rocker, all the way around it, it's just got a wonderful shine. Real nice, light metallic.
The grill's gorgeous as well. Look how nice that fits. You know, so many times in these Challengers, you'll get a bubble or something. That's absolutely perfect. If you want to pick anything apart, there's a couple little tiny scratches in the black sticker is all. Corner of the door is perfect. Door jamb paint, rubbers, door panels. We just got done doing that beautiful 70 Chevelle Super Sport, but this has that same feel, Dalton. As you pop back in here, the gorgeous paint on the jambs, just look at how nice and crisp the black interior is on it.
Pistol grip shifter. Yeah, really nice jam paint. Scuff plates look good, but yeah, the seats line up great. They have good padding and foam. It's just really crisp. Newer carpet.
Headliner is super tight.
Back seat
Dome
looks
light
good.
works as well.
Here's your computer for your Sniper fuel injection, real nice driver's seat. Dash is in beautiful shape, no cracks or issues there. Even when you look inside, corner of the doors, great.
Yeah, beautiful. They did, they pulled everything apart. There's one, that's original seat in the back, and it still looks great, but you see how this got just a little tiny little slit on the very top.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool that it's original seat still, in that good a shape. Windows go up good. The rubbers are awesome. The felts are nice as well. I'll grab the keys. We'll look in that trunk.
Really straight body, quarters really straight, really nice and crisp. New back bumper. It's got a great shine, great sound and dual exhaust, and a really nice clean undercarriage too.
That paint, I know you mentioned, it has just a little bit of metallic in it. It's beautiful. It's kind of a little pearl, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Really nice job on the inside of the trunk. Look how smooth and nice that is. Absolutely rust-free. Same thing with our trunk lid. That trunk lid's in great shape as well. This car is nicer than your
Beautiful car. Very, very nice. Just a little grease here, like that. Driver's side's just as laser straight as the passenger side was. Crisp body lines, even back and behind the bumpers painted nicely.
And I don't know if you mentioned this or you even knew this. This is a 1971 426 Hemi in the 71. It was a late 70 Hemi. So it came in a 71 passenger car.
Yeah, that's super impressive. I should have led with that. Yeah, date code correct Hemi. You know, so often you see these Hemi swaps and see either a crate or just one they
Yeah.
happen to find, because they're not easy motors to find, nor are they cheap. So to find one that's date code correct is, they went the extra mile, and it really adds.
Larry, the guy who built this, said this thing can handle some serious RPMs. I never went over 4,800 on it, but you know, it's got a ton of torque and a ton of power, but he said it could handle a, you know, 6,000, 7,000 RPMs if you want to put it to it.
Door panel is great. Door jambs are awesome. Driver's seat has been restored in some beautiful shape. Nice steering wheel. Nice dash and wood grain. All this wood grain stuff's new too. Dash pad's great.
Let's drive it, man. That's what this thing's all about.
Absolutely.
That's why they made a Hemi. Even as you got in, I mean, the wiring down in here, the heater control box, all that stuff looks great. And I also love where they mounted this, the sniper controls. And here's your, Brent did a good job mounting your controls for your gauges and stuff, your lights and stuff for that. And so forth. Got a horn button in it.
Radio sounds good.
Stereo works, dome light works, heater fan works, wipers work. There we go, and park correctly. This thing's not quite as fast, I don't think, as that Chevelle, but I'm a little nervous with that fresh rebuilt engine. I was a little nervous to get too high RPM, but she rolls.
Yeah, we'll warm it up a little bit first before we
we
really romp on her. All the gauges work and they look great.
Oil pressure's way on the high side.
Even the little things like your rearview mirror.
It is warmed up, D. We had it running long enough. It's right in the middle already. Battery shows it's charging good. Tachometer's working properly. Gas gauge works. Speedometer works. It's got the digital speedometer and the regular one.
I'm excited to see what this thing can do, man. Freshly rebuilt Hemi, beautiful gauges.
I freaking love this car. I mean, this is the epitome of a big boy toy right here.
Yeah. Wow.
We just got done driving yesterday that 1970 Chevelle. Freaking high horsepower, awesome car. This one's right here with it.
Yeah. This thing is wicked.
Do you know what I want to do? I want to line this Hemi Challenger up against a 69 Z28 Camaro, kind of like back in the Fast and the Furious. You know what I mean?
A nice yellow one that's all correct DZ.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be
line them up.
Cool. This is a lot like that Fast and Furious car.
That's what I'm telling you. It's the same
color,
car,
same,
dude.
Yeah.
Hemi orange.
Same damn car.
Hemi engine. Horn works. Radio works great. Every single gauge works. I mean, it's just ready to roll.
Sweet. And just iconic with a pistol grip shifter, date coded, you know, correct 71 Hemi.
Fuel injection.
Damn. And this thing, like, look, the brakes look like just boom, squats and goes. You know, no wheel hop, rear end set up nice.
88 to 50. Brakes work good.
It's fast.
Isn't that awesome?
It is crazy.
I mean, if Brant calibrated this speedometer correctly, which is,
I bet he did.
You better check it out, because this thing was like 96 mile an hour, and the speedometer said 88 before there.
That's awesome. What are we sitting at?
45. So the frickin' Ford Escort was doing about 40.
Yeah, we're doing 45 right now.
60. Well, 52 now.
Yep.
So it's right,
yeah,
dude.
speedometer's right.
This thing is nuts. I mean, I was on a test
crazy.
drive a little bit ago, like beforehand, just warmed it up, and took it out. First, second, third. It was freaking 96 mile an hour on the digital
awesome.
odometer.
And it handles.
And I wasn't even, I'll wait till we go down the road here and I drive normal.
Yeah,
the
brakes,
steering on this thing, I'm gonna go a little farther just because I love this car. So we're gonna go ahead and synchro it down here in a second. And there's your first gear.
This thing is badass.
It's got good gears in it too, so I mean, you're not wrapping out. I was doing like 4,000 RPM shifts.
I got 355 Posi.
It's perfect, dude. What do you think of it? Is that awesome?
It's a bomb.
The This is what I was telling you, look at this. So 3,300 RPM, 81 mile an hour, straight as a string. 96.
And that
90 mile an hour.
That fuel injection system's dialed in awesome.
I mean, that's fourth gear, 4,300 RPM, 102.
That is badass. And it doesn't feel like 102.
It's got to be. I mean, you checked it.
I know it is, but I'm saying the car's nice and tight, and it's just.
That's what I'm telling you.
yeah.
How many Mopars are like that? You know?
Yeah.
We'll just go ahead and we'll turn it around here. As far as the high-speed brakes, you already seen how fast we could stop behind the Escort, but it stops perfect. Just front disc brakes, and that's all it needs. You know? I like the setup of it as well.
This car's bad.
We're sitting here, Hemi motor, fuel injected, sitting here idling at 1,000 RPM.
And temperature-wise, it's good too. You took it out and drove it, you know, a few miles before we even did this video.
Temp, we're
still
right in the
stays nice
middle
and
still.
cool.
Oil pressure is 3/4 to high. It's a nice tight shift pattern.
Wow.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Feel that torque.
Just drove right back.
98.
That's cool. It's hard. This is a car that whoever owns it's gonna rack up some speeding tickets because it's so hard not to go fast in this thing.
Look at this. I mean, check your speed real quick. Tell me what we're doing. Because I can't hardly believe it.
We're doing 60, like 67 or 8.
Okay, so we're off 6 mile an hour.
Yep.
So it says we're doing 74 right now.
Well, now we are doing 70. We're doing 70.
70, so
Yep.
74. We're 4 mile an hour off.
That's
This
awesome.
fricker is nasty.
It is.
Isn't it?
It is.
It's really nasty. But the cool part about it is we got a Hemi, we're doing 3,000 RPM, we're doing 73 mile an hour, and excellent down the road.
Yeah. This wicked car. Somebody's getting a hell of a Mopar here. And a beautiful interior and beautiful show quality car all the way around. With a Hemi and the 4-speed and the performance. It's
But if
sweet.
you just want to, I mean, you're 2,800 RPM, 67 mile an hour, cruising, there's nothing, the steering is so nice and tight, the shocks feel great, there's no vibration in your seat.
Nope.
It's not your typical Mopar that we drive.
Yeah,
seriously.
correct. It's tight, badass, ready to go, ready to have some fun with. Check it out on the website, coyoteclassics.com. This thing's gonna sell fast. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next test drive.